What's up, kids? This is Dynamo. Welcome to episode 1 of 31 of the Halloween Countdown. Today, I'm going to talk about zombie movies, the ultimate guide. I'm going to tell you who I am, why I'm doing this, and why I'm here, and what this is. Unfortunately, the only way you'll understand any of that is if you speak fat, rambling nerd. See you on the other side.
Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left town.
I say, yo, flip you. Do what? Flip you. Flip you for real. Y'all think us folks from the country's real funny like, don't you? Jerry, hello from you, Ma. I'm Mr. Britt. I've got to give me some education, Jerry. You have.
Ash. Death is a bitch. A stupid bitch.
What's up, y'all? This is Dynamo Mars. Welcome to the Halloween Countdown. Not a particularly clever name, and I am especially sorry if I subconsciously and irresponsibly ripped this off from one of my peers or another podcaster or a show I don't know. I'm really going by the seat of my pants. I didn't know I was going to do this. I wanted to do this. I've been thinking about it for a year, but I didn't know I was going to do this till I sat down to work on something else. And then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. This is something that I've wanted to do. And I let fear get in the way. I don't know how to do it. I don't have the technology. Johnny Wolfenstein's too busy to help me. I know a lot of people who say they want to do a lot of stuff and don't. And I'm trying to, in 2014 and 2015, not be one of those fucking guys. Not make excuses. Just get out there and do what you want. There's always a better way, a slicker way, a more awesome way to do things, but there are some very awesome, slick, potential things that I guess don't exist. And it's better to have your ideas out there, however you can get them out there. That said, I don't know what the delivery method for this is. I'm going to send some of these to Johnny. I'm going to try to get it together. I don't know if it's going to be audio, if there's going to be some video with it. I don't fucking know. I really didn't know that I was going to do this until I sat down to do it. What is it? Well, what it is my good buddy El Goro over the Talk Without Rhythm podcast basically watches a bunch of horror movies for Halloween and does short reviews and puts them in his the podcast feed for his incredible podcast, Talk Without Rhythm. My good buddy Will Smith of the Gentleman's Guide to Midnight Cinema did a similar thing for the Midnight Ride. The Death Rattle does a thing like this over the summer. The great Death Rattle Aaron does a thing like this over the summer. Summer of Blood, it's called, over at his great blog, thedeathrattle.net. So go check that shit out. And if I fuck that up, Aaron, I'm so sorry. I always fuck it up. But so I'm basically stealing this idea from some people who are way more talented than me. What I'm going to do here is every day I'm going to give you a short review of something that I think will make your Halloween time better, more fun. We recently did this list on Trick or Treat Radio. I think I got a lot of good feedback from it, so this is kind of expounding on that list. Speaking of Trick or Treat Radio, if you stumbled upon this, if you do not know who I am, if you're not familiar with any of my other past endeavors, my name is Dynamo Mars. You may know me from I may have saved your soul because I'm a professional monster hunter. If you're Bill by Force, you're guffawing right now because you think that's ridiculous, but I won't save his punk ass when werewolves are tearing his shit apart. Sorry, dude. In addition to being a monster hunter, I am also the lead singer of a synth pop band known as the Deadites. We use our funds that we garner from the Deadites music and other multimedia endeavors to fund our monster hunting activities. And it's expensive. Wooded stakes? Expensive. Well, I mean, unless you're going to start tearing your furniture apart, and then where you're going to sit, and then you got to go to IKEA, and then they're going to send you a bunch of shit in a fucking shoebox. Not worth it. Not worth it. Because as you probably know, IKEA is Swedish for the fucking devil. Not just the devil, the fucking devil. You didn't know that, but I am a cunning linguist and the master of many languages, English not being one of them. Speaking of talking, you may also know me from a podcast I do with members of the Deadites called Trick or Treat Radio. Trick or Treat Radio is a radio show that's live every Wednesday night. Well, just about every Wednesday night. If not, it's live on another day. You can check it out every Wednesday, 9 p.m. trickortreatradio.com. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Or download it Fridays at iTunes. You can hear it on Stitcher Radio. Basically, wherever your streaming audio is, Trick or Treat Radio is right there in the stream. Like a happy Asian girl in one of those videos in the internet that we don't like to talk about. So you may be able to hear that someone is apparently suffocating in my house. Since I'm alone, that's particularly scary. If not, there was just a terrifying coughing noise. Trick or Treat Radio I host with my brother from another mother, Tiny White, co-founder of my band, The Deadites, and our head of media, Johnny Wolfenstein, great former radio DJ and filmmaker, and our promotion team of the inept Michael Ravenshadow and the 2 times inept Monster Zero. They are very bad at their job, but very funny apparently to listen to struggle through a movie review. So check them out. They're great guys though. So you put up with a little dumb to have a little fun. I'm gonna get them on a fucking pin. It's gonna be my new dating technique. Hey ladies, you want to put up with a little dumb to get a little fun? I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm very distracted. I have a strange cowlick on the side of my head right now. It looks like an exit wound. I'm not positive. As I'm looking at my own image back, it looks like the fucking Kennedy tape. It's fucking like a big exit wound on the other side of my head. The day America changed. Sorry. Anywho, I love Halloween, and all these picks really are making me enjoy Halloween and have made me enjoy Halloweens of the past. So I hope it does the same for you. Anyway, without further ado, let's talk about zombie movies. But not just any zombie movies. Let's talk about this here book entitled Zombie Movies. The Ultimate Guide. Written by Glenn Kay with a foreword by the legendary Stuart Gordon. This book, Zombie Movies, for my money, is the ultimate zombie film review critique book. The definitive guide to zombie movies, rated, reviewed, decade by decade, for the reader's convenience, a must-read for all zombie scholars. Sounds like lip service, right? Well, it's not my words. These are the words of the man who brought us Return of the Living Dead, Dan O'Bannon. The writer of Alien, Return of the Living Dead may be, definitely as important as the Romero films, because iconography-wise, is that like when you're, I don't know, as far as important additions to the zombie mythos, O'Bannon and Return of the Living Dead is what gave us zombies eating brains, and now, your grandma knows that zombie eats brains. Your grandma might be a zombie that eats brains. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to judge. But this book is terrific. It reviews about 300 or so zombie films. It kind of goes through the different types of zombies, from the, white zombie, voodoo-style zombies, to the crazy as fucking hell zombie, running around zombies. It's good. It's good stuff. It's fun. This isn't one of those. I have a lot of great. The Book of the Dead, for instance, that Fab Press put out. Jamie Russell's book is a terrific book but it's very academic. This is a fun read. You'll enjoy reading this. It's got a great review system where it's got a zombie chomping on a brain. That cartoon means this film is highly recommended. It's got a zombie thumbs up as a hand coming out of a grave. Thumbs up, that it means it's recommended. Then it's got a zombie run through with a stick, and he's propped up by said stick, and that cartoon means this zombie movie, watch this at your own risk. A zombie taking a headshot, kind of looks like Tiny White, means avoid at all costs. And then a zombie rolling around and laughing and pointing means it's so bad it's good. This is a good book. This is a very great addition to my very large horror and exploitation film review library. It is right next to my awesome John Stanley creature features, my DVD Deliriums, some great Fab Press books I talked about before. If you want to, decide what movies to program your Halloween zombie marathon to, I highly recommend Zombie Movies: The Ultimate Guide. That the Romero stuff's in here. Even like Cemetery Man, Reanimator, the remakes, Shaun of the Dead, all that stuff's in here. But what got me jacked up is I opened this book up and I knew it was coming home when I saw Plague of Zombie. I knew it was coming home when I saw Kung Fu Zombie reviews. Fucking great. This has all that obscure stuff, all the stuff you think, everything in between. Pick up zombie movies.
The Ultimate Guide.
This shit's definitely a treat. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Halloween, children.
Gangsta bitches, gangsta hoes. Gangsta bitches, gangsta hoes. I use my penis to get the gangsta nose. Gangsta bitches, gangsta hoes. Scorpio.